Okay, so have you heard about this Kimi AI? It's been kind of blowing up online lately.
Yeah, I've seen it around.
It seems like a pretty interesting stuff, and you sent me some sources about it, and I took a look, and yeah, I can totally see why you're interested in this.
Yeah, definitely.
So, just to get started for people who haven't heard of this yet, what is Kimi AI?
Kimi AI is a multimodal AI assistant.
Okay,
It was created by this company called Moonshot AI, which is based in Beijing.
okay,
It was first launched back in October of 2023.
gotcha.
And then they released a pretty big upgrade in January of this year, 2025, bringing it to version 1.5.
So pretty new still.
Yeah, definitely still under development.
Still under development, yeah. And from what I was reading in these sources, one of the things that really makes this stand out is how much data this thing can handle. Like you can give it a huge amount of information all at once.
Yeah, that's right. So it can actually process up to 2 million characters in a single prompt.
Wow, that's like feeding it a whole library.
Yeah, it's a lot of information.
Yeah, so we're going to do a deep dive today on Kimi AI. We're going to specifically be looking at, how this could be used for business and even how this could be used to make money.
Yeah, sounds good.
So let's jump into that. So first of all, you mentioned that it's multimodal. What exactly does that mean?
Right. So that means that it can understand and process different types of information or different modes of information,
Okay.
like text, images, and code.
Hmm.
So, for example, you could feed it a research paper, a stock chart, and even a piece of computer code.
Okay.
And it can understand and connect all that information from all those different sources.
Wow, so this isn't just like another chatbot, where you're just typing in text and it's give you text back. This is something different.
Yeah, this is going beyond that.
Okay. Yeah, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like it's on a whole other level.
Definitely.
So Moonshot AI, they're really pushing the boundaries here. But what's in it for us regular people? Can this actually, make us money?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are asking that question.
Yeah.
And I think the answer is increasingly looking like yes.
Okay.
One area where I think Kimi AI is really starting to make waves is the world of finance.
Okay.
So you could imagine using Kimi AI to analyze your portfolio.
Okay.
And you could have it looking at historical stock data. It could do sentiment analysis of the market
Uh-huh.
and tell you, which stocks it thinks might be overvalued or undervalued.
Okay. So it could be like my own personal financial analyst.
In a way, yeah.
I mean, that sounds great in theory, but can we really trust an AI to make financial decisions for us? I mean, the market is notoriously difficult to predict, even for professionals.
Right, and I don't think anyone is suggesting that we just turn over all of our financial decisions to an AI.
Right.
At least not yet.
Okay.
But I think that Kimi AI and tools like it can be incredibly powerful tools for research and analysis.
Okay.
So rather than thinking of it as replacing your financial analyst,
Yeah.
maybe think of it as augmenting your financial analyst.
Okay.
Or like being your superpowered research assistant,
Gotcha.
working 24/7 to uncover insights that you might have missed.
Okay. So it's more like having a 2047 financial advisor, crunching numbers and spotting opportunities even while I'm sleeping.
Exactly.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that Kimi AI is multimodal, which means that it can take in, different kinds of data like text, images, and code. But does that mean that it understands language as well as a human does? Like, can it understand nuance and things like sarcasm or humor?
That's really the million-dollar question when it comes to AI.
Yeah.
Kimi AI is incredibly advanced, but ultimately it is still limited by the data it's been trained on.
Okay.
So it can certainly understand the literal meaning of words, but really grasping those more subtle aspects of communication like sarcasm or humor,
Right.
that's still a challenge for AI.
Yeah, it's tough even for people sometimes.
Exactly.
Okay, so we talked about how Kimi AI could be used in finance, but what about running a business? How can this be used to, transform the way we run our businesses?
Yeah, well, there are actually a lot of potential applications there.
Okay.
So, for instance, if you have an online business, you could use Kimi AI to generate product descriptions.
Uh-huh.
You could have it analyze customer data and tell you how to target your marketing more effectively.
Okay.
You could even use it to automate customer support.
Oh, wow. So we could, answer those frequently asked questions
Exactly.
and handle, those basic customer service requests?
Exactly.
Wow.
So it could really free up your human team to focus on those more complex issues.
So this could lead to, more sales, more efficiency, higher customer satisfaction.
Potentially all of those things.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
All this automation, though, kind of makes me wonder about jobs. Are we going to see, massive job displacement because of AI? What's going to happen to all the financial analysts and customer service reps and even content writers?
Yeah, I mean, that's a valid concern, and it's something that a lot of people are talking about.
Yeah.
And it's probably true that the rise of AI will lead to some changes in the job market.
Uh-huh.
It's possible that some roles may become automated,
Right.
but I think it's also important to remember that new opportunities will also emerge.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that history has shown us that technological advancements tend to create more jobs than they destroy.
Right.
So I think the key will be adaptability
Okay.
and a willingness to learn new skills.
So it's not necessarily about AI taking our jobs, but it's more about changing the way that we work.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Speaking of work, I read that Kimi AI can even help with content creation.
That's right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So, like, how does that work?
So Kimi AI can actually generate high-quality written content at scale.
Oh, wow.
So whether you need a blog post, ad copy, website content, or even a script like the one we're reading right now,
Yeah.
Kimi can help you reduce it much faster and more efficiently.
Wow. So this AI could practically run my business for me.
It could certainly take over some of the more tedious tasks.
That's mind-blowing.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
But with all this, amazing content and all this data floating around, what about security?
Right. Well, security is definitely more important than ever.
Yeah.
And that's actually another area where Kimi AI can be incredibly useful.
Okay.
So in addition to being able to create things like blog posts and marketing copy,
Yeah.
Kimi AI also has the ability to analyze financial data in real time,
Huh.
and it can detect patterns of fraud that might go unnoticed by human analysts.
So it could, like, save businesses millions of dollars in losses.
Potentially, yeah.
Wow. Are there any, like, real-world examples where this has already happened?
I mean, a lot of times these specific cases are kept confidential
Right.
for security reasons.
Makes sense.
But there's definitely growing evidence that AI, like Kimi AI, is playing a really important role in fraud detection and prevention.
So not only could this, potentially save businesses millions of dollars,
Right.
but it also highlights the increasing importance of cybersecurity skills in the job market.
Absolutely.
So this all sounds amazing, but how much does it cost to use?
Well, that's perhaps the most amazing thing of all. Kimi AI is currently available for free.
So it's totally free to use. Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So what industries do you think are going to be most impacted by tools like this in the future?
I think that's a really good question.
This technology is still evolving,
Yeah.
but it's pretty clear to me that it has the potential to change the way we work, do business, and even live our lives.
I think so too.
It's an exciting time to be alive.
Definitely.